ดีค่ะ Welcome to Thai Pulse, where we break down Thailand's buzzworthy stories.
Yes, every week we unpack events, trends, and cultural moments shaping the conversation across the country.
All right, let's dive into this week's Pulse. The first story is about the sinkhole in Bangkok that happened almost a month now. Yeah, but the repair is still going on. Bangkok governor, he's an engineer, so he said that the restoration plan is going well, but the fact that it's the end of rainy season now, the rain still comes, the flood still comes, so it makes the reparation harder. Yeah, but the Prime Minister say to fully restore the surface and the foundation underneath, it might take a year.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a long time. So why is it so complicated? So let me just give you an overview. So the hole is like this. And there is a void, a big void. That is where the sand slid in. And this void is caused because it is the construction area for two subway systems that go against each other in the opposite direction. So it's a connection point between the terminal and the station. And Bangkok governor say it's a weak point. Yeah, so to repair the hole, they just need to make a cement grouting, meaning injecting cement inside to make a stronger foundation of the hole. And then they just put the sand or even fill in with sandbags first and put a huge amount of sand inside. But when the rain comes, the soil softens a lot. So it's quite complex to fix it. And also when the flood comes, they need to bring water pumps and all that to just take the water out. Right, but the factors, this is not the only factors. According to Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment, the minister said that it wasn't related only to natural factor, because if it was natural factor, the hole, it would be in a circular shape. But this hole, it's like a straight line along the road, and there is a center which like sunken, So the main cause is the collapse of the fuel soil layer. And the fact that there are other factors like broken water pipe, heavy rainfall washing away the soil, and also the construction that cause heat, right? Yeah, it makes the soil, it affects the soil stability.
So it actually happened right in front of Wachila Hospital, and the size was roughly around 900 square meters, and roughly 50 meters deep as well. No casualties, but there were 3 vehicles that were damaged.
Yeah, fortunately.
Talking about the vehicle. Okay, so I mean, we were talking about serious stuff, but this come to mind when I was watching the videos that were leaked out. Not leaked out, but it was uploaded by the locals who were living around that area.
It looks like an apocalypse to me.
Yeah, I was like, wow, the hole was huge.
Yeah.
It's huge because it's still there, right? But here's the humor though, because Thai people, we have this traits how we always add humor into every crisis that we meet. So I'm one of them. The only thing that comes to my mind at that very moment, seeing the sinkhole, was that particular pickup car. I was like, how did it maintain to stay up there? And people were joking around online saying that how strong it is, how it can maintain itself. But the moment it was clamped up, it's dented.
Right. So I don't know if that brand of car made a higher sales
after. They also make a marketing after that on their Facebook fan page.
Right.
And there were speculations, like you mentioned, that there might be some soil and underground water leakage from the construction site, which is still ongoing with the MRT Purple Line.
Yeah.
Now, moving on to our next discussion, let's move on to something bright. We're going to talk about Thailand's beauty scene, or to be exact, we're going to be talking about Thailand's cosmetics and skincare. So several years back, and I mean forever, when we enter multi-brand stores, for example, we would see a lot of K-beauty, J-beauty, Western and European beauty products on the shelves lining up, right?
Right.
But nowadays, when I enter those shops, I would see more and more Thai brands popping up. which makes me happy every time because that means a lot of distributors are now giving more spaces for Thai brands to grow. And not just growing within the country, but also globally as well. A lot of brands are now growing very fast since last year. And talking about brands, for example, that are stepping up to be a global brand, like Kathy Doll, for example. A lot of makeup artists nowadays are using them on global celebrities, like Lisa. We have Cardi B and Khloe Kardashian, I believe. So I think they're stepping up their game on the marketing, which is a very good step. And we have For You Too. I believe they're expanding like 10 more branches in Asia. And we have brand like Browit, which is founded by #1 makeup artist in Thailand. Yeah, Generation C now more drawn to Thai products, Thai beauty products. If you go in TikTok, any social media platform like Instagram or Facebook, we see that they are repping Thai products at the moment, because not only is it appealing, aesthetically, but also the quality is good and the price is reasonable. It might not be the cheapest in the market because who are the cheapest, but I mean it's reasonable with the price and the appealing aesthetic of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like in the report, it says that the Thai beauty personal care market is actually expanding rapidly. In 2024, it saw strong growth across skincare, and the market is projected to reach $7 billion by 2025. Oh wow, that's a lot. I mean, I personally prefer the Thai skincare and Thai cosmetics too. Not because of the cost, but because of the color. I just feel that the pigments are more suitable for me, more than like European brands, or international brands.
Yeah, and several years ago, we Thais are more into Korean brands, right? But sometimes Korean brands, especially the foundation and their concealer or powder, may be a little bit too light for Thai skin tone. So I think Thai brands answers more to what Thai people are really looking for. The tones, the texture,
the undertone too.
We live in a hot and humid country, right? We're not living in South Korea, which is quite cold, right? So the temperature is different, so the texture of the product should be different. It should be according to what the climate is like in that country. So I think Thai products are now doing a lot of homework, and they are actually serving. I think that's what the influencers are saying, that they are serving at the moment, and that a lot of Gen Zs and us millennials as well are now more drawn to Thai products. Usually we would go for like products from Japan, Korea, or from France, but nowadays we are more excited to see new collections from Thai brands. For example, La Glace. They're a very small brand founded by an influencer, and just last year their sales was 40 million baht. But this year, it went up 900%, up to 400 million baht.
Wow.
And you know what? Their latest collection, they sold their new collection online for 24 hours, and they made 103 million baht from that one live.
Wow. I think what makes me feel good buying these Thai brands is that the owner, most of them are very young, and I feel good to support them. Not only the clients who are young, but the owners as well. Most of them are under 30s, I guess.
Yeah, like Black Glass founder, she's like 28 or something.
Yeah. That's the good news for Thai economy. So moving on to more serious topic, there is an open registration for illegal migrant workers. Well, the Ministry of Labor said that it will open registration for illegal migrant workers of 4 nationalities, CLMV, which are Cambodia, Laos, Myanmar, and Vietnam, from now to October 29th. And the registration would grant rights for these migrants to stay under special permission for 1 year. And the government estimates that about 338 migrant workers will be waiting to register if it's not higher. I mean, it seems a lot already, but if you look at the overall number, it's the number is huge. The number of migrant workers in Thailand is huge. There's a research from SDG Move says that Thailand ranks 17 in the world in the number of migrant workers and number 1 in ASEAN. It means that we really depend a lot on them. And most migrants are engaged in 3D jobs. 3D means dirty, dangerous, difficult. Well, all kinds of jobs that really hard to find Thais who are willing to do that. So those jobs are in construction, service, agricultural, and livestock industries. And according to Foreign Workers Administration Office, by May 2025, there are 3.7 million migrant workers in Thailand. That's a lot, And you might think that the conflict between Thailand and Cambodia would make these numbers decrease, but no. Because according to the statistics, if compared June to May 2025, Cambodian workers still increased by around 8,300 of them, despite conflict. So what do these figures tell us? I think it tells us that not only us, not only them who depend on us, but we also depend on them. But I think it's also the job of the government to find a balance as well, because if we depend on them too much, those who are affected the most, the low-skilled Thai workers, their wage would be very decreased too, because the employers would pick migrant workers who are cheaper over them, right? So I think we all need to find that balance together. Otherwise, it could create economic and labor inequalities. All right, it's time to take a break. Up next, we have a record-breaking gold prize and incentives for investors moving to Thailand from Cambodia. Don't go anywhere.
Thailand is rapidly transforming into a smart MICE innovation hub where technology, infrastructure, and policy converge to support business events of the future. The country offers seamless digital solutions for planners and delegates alike. The Thailand Convention and Exhibition Bureau or TCEP leads with a one-stop MICE service platform, and streamlined MICE lanes at major airports ensure swift arrivals. Thailand provides not just convenience, but sustainable innovation at every step. This is where digital advancement meets global business vision. This is Thailand. Thailand's strategic vision positions MICE as a national growth engine. Through the Thailand Convention and Exhibition Bureau or TCEP, the government implements a 5-year master plan to elevate the MICE industry. This includes digital transformation, green standards, and enhanced regional connectivity through smart MICE cities across the country. With streamlined public-private partnerships and one ministry, one convention policy, Thailand aims to attract world-class events and generate inclusive economic growth. The goal is clear: to welcome over 34 million MICE travelers by 2025 and reaffirm Thailand as Asia's MICE powerhouse. Thailand, a land of success and reward. Reward your team with an extraordinary journey that celebrates their dedication and achievements. Immerse yourself in breathtaking natural landscapes. Indulge in the soothing touch of traditional Thai massages. Savor the diverse flavors of Thai cuisine and experience the charm of a culture rich in heritage. Give more than just relaxation. Give lasting inspiration. This incentive travel journey is more than just a reward. It's an opportunity to strengthen team bonds, ignite inspiration, and create lasting memories. Discover Thailand, your ideal MICE destination. Inspire your team today.
Welcome back to Thai Pulse, everybody. So for this break, for this round, we're going to be discussing about gold. the gold rush, which is now happening and also demanding growing very fast, not just in Thailand, but globally right now. So gold has just broken a historic barrier, more than $4,000 per ounce, or roughly, I just made my update, it's around 65 baht.
Yeah, that's very
per baht
high.
weight here in Thailand.
When I was young, the gold costed 5,000 baht per 1 baht. So now it's 62,000, right?
Right, 62 around a week ago, a few days
And
ago,
now?
and now it's like 65,000. That's how much it is right now. And it is the fastest climb due to driven by inflation fears, global conflicts, and the US budget crisis. So Thai analysts are now warning investors that maybe the number could drop several thousand baht once the market stabilizes. And also for Thai people, gold is not just an investment. It's not just for security, but also it has emotional value to it as well. Thai people always buy gold as a gift to their young ones, to their elderly.
Or even for newborns.
Yeah, and especially it plays a very important role in ceremonial events like engagement gifts or dowries as well. So for Thai people, gold is practically everything. It's not just for investment. And gold demand, as I had mentioned earlier, is growing very fast in demand. It has climbed up to 10% this year, or approximately around 53.7 metric tons. And in ASEAN alone, Thailand is posting the strongest growth in bar and coin demand.
Wow.
Yeah, domestic bar coin investment jumped up to around 38% year on year, up to 10 tons. And only the first quarter this year, the retail investment in gold and bar coins has rose up to 25% year on year, or around 7.4 tons.
Wow. And there's a tax proposal on gold trading in Bangladesh as well, right? So the government say that it was considering a tax on gold traded online, but then the gold retailers oppose, I guess. Yeah, because that would make consumers buying less gold.
So globally, gold has surged above $4,060 per ounce. This is due to one of the reasons is that investors are looking for a safe haven or safe investment because the economy is uncertain, and also global market volatility. That's one of the reasons as well. In Thailand alone, the gold market is reacting very strongly. The price keeps going up and down constantly, but still there are high demands in Thailand. As I have mentioned earlier, it's not just investment, it's emotional value. And some analysts are also saying that Thai investors are using gold as strategic hedge, meaning it's a safe investment. It seems to be like something that is safe to invest in.
Yeah.
It's more reliable, I would say. And it's because there are low interest rate, and also the economy is growing quite slow. And at the same time, Thai baht is growing stronger. So it's making gold relatively cheaper for Thai investors. So that is why the demand are climbing up and up right now.
Right. The other day I went to a mall and there's a gold retailer shop and I saw people actually queuing up. Outside the gold shop, like huge line, So I was thinking to myself, they came here to sell or to buy?
Maybe both.
Maybe both. I don't know. But I have a feeling that now people are experiencing a FOMO, a fear of missing out because everybody buys gold. But why not me? Yeah. Do you invest in gold?
I think everybody in Thailand.
Not me.
You don't?
Yeah, but I invested in gold fund. That's different.
Mutual fund. I mean, mutual fund seems to be safer if you're not actually holding the gold. But there are also this kind of investment where you can also invest it online and exchange it as real gold as well.
Via platform or?
Through banks with their online platform.
Right.
Yeah, it's a lot more convenient nowadays to invest in gold.
I came across the article from the CEO of Hua Seng Heng. Hua Seng Heng is like one of the biggest gold retailer shops in Thailand. He said that there is actually a FOMO, and there are many new investors coming in, investing in gold, which is very good news for gold industry in Thailand as well. Yeah, so we're still talking about investment, but different form of investment. So there is Board of Investment of Thailand who just rolled out measures for investment incentives to help affected investors from Thailand, Cambodia border conflict. So the BOI recently rolled out measure for investors, particularly Japanese investors. Yeah, so the measures include duty exemption for imported used machinery. Secondly, investments in machinery under 10 years old, which can qualify up to 100% corporate income tax exemption. And also, the BOI says that if investors relocate machinery from Cambodia to Thailand and the original import period has expired, the BOI would grant imports for 1 more year. These incentives are both the normal incentives that the investors already have. But surprisingly, the BOI said that not so many investors are interested in this measure because most of them invested in big factories in Cambodia already, and they heavily rely on like huge influx of labor that Thailand don't have. So the BOI posed the question to Thai government that what will we do to attract and to provide this huge pool of labor, to the investors. Yeah, so according to the information from the BOI, the conflict affects Japanese investors with supply chains in 2 countries. So normally, when they need to produce something, they will send the raw materials from Thailand to Cambodia and produce in Cambodia and import the finished product to Thailand. So after the conflicts, there is a higher cost for transportation for 5 to 10 times, and also the travel time too, because instead of just importing, through the border, they need to go through like almost a whole region. Yeah, go from Laos to Vietnam and then to Thailand. Yeah, so they needed to make a big round. So it's the reason why there is a higher travel time from half day to 7 days. Imagine if you're the investors. But however, they cannot move that much, and it's not that easy.
Yeah, and also like you mentioned that they already have infrastructure and workforce established there, so it's making it a lot difficult to just change their way of doing their work there and suddenly have to move to Thailand. I mean, it will definitely benefit us, and I think also to Japan as well in the long run, but it's just difficult for the first 2 steps, I suppose. So I think we're giving Japan a lot to think about at the moment. I mean, we're giving them options too, but at the same time, it's quite a difficult on complex options. So I think we need to give them more time.
Yeah, and I hope that the tension will be solved very soon, right?
Yeah, hopefully.
So moving into the next topic.
All right, so last but not least, today we're going to be discussing about, we're going to be continuing talking about Gen Zs, because they are definitely the future of our future and of course the workforce. Gen Z are facing the toughest job market in years. The research is saying that 4% of Thai Gen Z workers are now unemployed, and a few numbers of them are working in jobs that are unrelated to their degree.
Skills, right.
Yeah, so before I continue, let me ask you, is your job related to your degree at the moment?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Actually, I had my degree related to my job because my first degree was not related. Yeah, that's what I did.
So we're both very lucky to, to be able to use our degree like fully into making money,
But
right?
is it necessary?
I think it depends on individuals because like my best friend, he had a law degree, but he's a salesperson at the moment. And he's very happy because it's making a very good money for him. So it depends on individuals, I say. But Gen Zs, they are more driven towards the things that they are really interested in. And they just want to feel like what they're doing is meaningful, right? But the corporates, I think, have different ideas, because what they're saying is that new graduates or Gen Zs in general lack communication skills and they struggle to adapt to corporate culture. I think these are the two things that every generation lacks when they first graduated, right? Especially with communication skills, when we were discussing about that earlier today. Communication skill is very difficult for everybody, for every generation. I mean, we're around 30s now, right? But when do you actually know how to communicate to people? When do you know how to do small talks casually and feeling comfortable about it?
I always know how to do it,
Maybe.
I guess.
Are you an extrovert?
Maybe, I don't know.
For me, I am completely an introvert, and for us, it's a bit more difficult. We need more energy to actually approach people and to start a conversation.
Right.
Me personally, I only know how to do small talks like 5 years ago during COVID when I crave human contact, and that's when I actually know how to actually talk to people and actually feel happy talking to people, not just because I'm in front of the camera, not just because I'm on stage, but I actually genuinely enjoy talking to people 5 years ago, right? And imagine new graduates, when they're only in their early 20s, they barely have that kind of soft skill, because it takes a lifetime. It takes a big skill to be able to have a good communication skill. So you need to be experienced in a way. So if you're looking for a good communication skill from a new graduate, that's a little bit too much to ask.
Right.
Maybe you need to give them a chance,
I think so.
to learn those soft skills. And also Gen Z replies that they're not lazy, but they just want to do something that is meaningful to them.
Meaningful by?
Meaningful, like they actually feel that they are worth something staying in this corporate. Not just something that is replaceable.
Not working like a robot, right?
Yeah, and corporate nowadays are making employees feel that they are always replaceable. And have you ever heard about ghost jobs?
No.
Online? A lot of corporates nowadays, and I think it happened for several years now, probably many years ago, and I just knew about it. Ghost jobs is when corporates post fake online jobs, looking for new employees, accepting graduates, they would say. But actually, it's all for show, to show that they are active, to show that they are compassionate, and they are
broad-minded,
generous towards the new graduates, but actually it's only for show. And also to stimulate the employees as well to work harder, because they continuously making the employees feel that they are replaceable all the time. Oh my God, they're looking for new positions, and that's my position.
Right.
Yeah, but actually it's only for show, to stimulate the employees and to show the society that they are active. But there's nothing there.
Right, but I think to be fair to the Gen Z, I think it just the world changes. There are like instability in everything, in economy, in politics, or even like in health situation, like COVID, for example. I think it's normal to feel insecure or even like secure about yourself. So when you have conflicts in yourself, you express it in different ways, right? It doesn't mean that you need meaningful or not meaningful job all the time. I think it depends on the day. Maybe one day you wake up, you want to do meaningful thing, and another day you wake up, you don't want to do meaningful thing. Maybe it just happens.
Yeah. I think it's just the difference between generations.
Yeah.
And the most important thing is that we all lack communication skills. We all need to communicate and actually have a serious conversation on what we need and what we are looking for in new graduates, and what the graduates are also looking for from the corporates they're working at. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, and that's all for Thai Pulse today, this week. And we'll see you next time. Keep listening, not just to the noise, but also to the rhythm underneath as well. สวัสดีค่ะ